Yes. World premiere exclusive interview with Twin Cities' finest Liberian artist. We here with JHollyWood. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. You feel me? Let everybody know your origin and everything, and where you coming from, how you going, where you going, what you doing. You feel me? Let them know what's up, kid.
Well, I go by the name JHollyWood. For close people that know me, you know, they call me Hollywood.
Okay.
So, I just took the J and with my last name and just gave them the JHollyWood.
Okay.
And to me, it stand out.
Wait, so Hollywood is your real last name?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
Hard.
That's crazy because people ask me that a lot. Like, Hollywood is your last name. Every time, for some reason, I gave my last name to people. They be like, that can't be your name, man. I'm
okay.
Like, come on, bro.
No.
Because I'm African and I got Hollywood. Like,
I mean, yeah, that could be a reason why they're surprised. One of many. Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely my real name. Yeah.
Okay, so where does it begin for JHollyWood? From birth to the States. Like, give me that quick little timeline on the story, on the journey.
First of all, before I start out, I would like to say, I would like to thank God for where I am right now in life because I came from a long way.
Okay.
And I actually love that questions because I want for the viewers and people that look up to me to be able to understand that you can come from nothing and actually chase your dream to becoming something, because like I came from a long way. Like I came from straight poverty, bro. Like having to sleep in my house, mud house, zinc round house, all that. That was the type of lifestyle I was living before coming to the U.S. So, just leaving Africa and coming to the U.S. seeing all this opportunity is like I'm grateful to God.
Okay. And what age did you come to the U.S.? When did you get here?
It was around 14, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
14 years old or 2014?
14 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You got here 14 years old. How was that process like?
Man, tell you what.
A whole new world, whole new experience.
Yes, sir.
What state did you land in? You feel me? Like
Trenton, New Jersey.
You landed in Trenton? Okay.
Straight in Trenton, man.
Good city.
I landed in New York.
Jersey.
I landed in New York, and then after my dad picked me and my little siblings from the airport, we went straight to Trenton, New Jersey, man.
Okay, no doubt.
We should
shout out to New York for letting JHollyWood land there. You feel me?
Sir.
That must have been a tough decision. You feel me?
Yeah.
Then to Trenton. Okay, what happened? Where we go from there?
Man, I got in Trenton. Funny story is, man, I got in Trenton. I'm just a kid from Africa. I'm thinking I'm about to see all white people, man. Yeah, got in Trenton, I seen. I went straight to the hood, bro. Not even like suburb, like where is white people. I went straight to the hood, man.
Okay.
I already had the same day. I was walking on the street. I already had a little black kid talking about African booty scratch. I'm like, wait, what?
Whoa,
yeah.
Day one.
The same
African
day, bro.
booty
I was already getting it. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I'm like, all right.
But to be fair, historically, that's been something that anybody that relocates to a different location have to deal with that, like immediate scrutiny of,
Right.
not being from there. So a lot of people even watching right now will be able to tell you them coming to the States, they had to deal with the era of African booty scratcher and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, so we in Trenton, New Jersey. How old were you? 14 in Trenton, New Jersey. You're practically a man in Africa at that age, no?
Yeah, I've seen a lot, bro.
Yeah, you've seen a lot. That probably shaped you to being who you are today. Like, you have any experience from being, prior to your arrival that already, put you in a space on who you knew you were gonna be while being here?
I feel like a lot of my passion and my strive right now happen to do with some of the trauma I faced, as a kid in Africa or just growing up.
Okay.
When it comes to like, the struggle, just being first of all, I grew up with a single mom, a single parent, just my mom being around.
Okay.
My dad was always in the state, but he was never really around, So it's like, yeah.
So shout out to the single moms.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to all the single moms around the world, you heard?
But yeah, so just growing up, I was very fast too growing up as a kid. So my mom was kind of tough on me, because she had her oldest son when she was young, probably by the age of like 14, 15. So
she was a young mom.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. So me being the second, you feel me? And her oldest son, you know what I mean, he went straight, you know what I mean? She couldn't really handle him because she was too young and it was hard on her. So not be able to raise her kid, you know what I mean? And he got grown so fast. So I took all the discipline. Like, okay, my first son spoiled you were not spoiled.
Okay, so
then he got my little brother, yeah.
With you.
You feel me? And then I'm the middle one. So I took all the discipline, you know what I mean? Like, she was very hard on me, you know what I mean? She made sure, she tried to force, you know what I mean, school on me, but like growing up as a kid, not gonna lie to you, I never really liked school. So I was always skipping school.
So you've been had a rebellious state of mind.
Yes, sir.
Like you always had a problem with authority.
Yeah,
you do what I'm saying?
And I always been you know what I mean, like, and I find that in me nowadays, cause I always been a loner, you know. I always, like, growing up as a kid, I didn't really have it, but my dad was able to send money to send me to the best of school in Africa, but I didn't really have it to show for, you know what I mean? Like, when it comes to the dress code, you know what I mean? Even though I was going to the good school, but I still wasn't.
Like, you didn't look like you belonged.
Yes, sir.
Like, all you had was
yes,
the entry fee.
Yes,
you
sir.
Feel me? You couldn't get as fly as everybody else.
There you go.
Feel me? Had to rock the Doga flags. Had to rock the Doga flags. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I definitely dig that. So we in Trenton right now. When does JHollyWood leave Trenton?
I left Trenton, I think around, when did I leave? I actually left Trenton to Fargo and then came back.
Back to Trenton?
Life, yeah. Mm-hmm. I left Trenton around, I can't be specific with the time, though. That's bad, but
okay,
I don't
left
remember
Trenton. You left Trenton a few years after you landed, right?
Let me think about the time. Probably like 2019.
Okay, so you were in Trenton for
2019. Yeah, I was there for a little bit.
Like 5 years.
I went to school out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The first time I left Trenton, actually to Atlantic City, was during my freshman year. We had a little thing with me and my dad, you know what I mean, just being I think I was grown, you know what I mean, and my dad felt like, oh, I can't do certain things, you know what I mean?
That's the authority again.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You feel me? Right,
so we had a little misunderstanding. I left the crib and then I was stopping with friends. I went to Atlantic City.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
where life really started to hit. And no parents, you just, you know what I mean?
You practically a nomad at that point, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. So trained for 5 years. 2019, you get to Minnesota. When does he get to Minnesota?
I got in Minnesota. Probably like I've been here about 4 years now. So let's say 2021. We in 2023, right?
2023 right now, so you got to Minnesota this year, 19, 20, 21. You probably got there around like 2019.
Yeah.
Middle or towards the end of 2019. And the music. Now this whole time you in Trenton, you feel me? We ain't hear nothing about the music
it was
yet.
never about the music.
So when does the music hit? You feel me? Like,
man,
you know what I'm saying? When does that start?
It's crazy because I tell people, I'm like, this was a calling for me. This how I look at it. And I feel like,
I say, but who called you?
God, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like God is using me in a way to bring some type of light on my country, musically.
Okay.
And I'm not saying I'm the only one he's using or I'm the spotlight, but just from the way I grew into music, cause I never grew up wanting to do music, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was never one of the kids that always wanted to be an artist. You know what I mean? I never grew up wanting to do music, none of that. But when I came to Minnesota, out of nowhere, I was affiliated with people that was doing music.
Okay. Any specific artists that you probably seen doing their thing was like, okay, that sounds like a vibe. You feel me?
I don't want to call names, but the niggas I was around, it was corny, bro. Like, yeah, like I would be around niggas and I just feel like, bro, it's like y'all could do it a lot better. I knew, like, just from being around bros and seeing what they was doing, I'm like, I could do this better.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, or they can do this better, or y'all gotta do better.
Okay.
So,
As far as quality or just effort?
as far as quality, as far as like just what they was putting into music, you know what I mean? I didn't see the strive, I didn't see the work, I didn't see the passion, I didn't see the creativity.
Okay.
I feel like it could have been more, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because you know Toga Howard?
Toga dances.
Yeah,
That nigga nice.
Yeah, but you know, we had a little conversation one time. We were saying that just like how we are right now, and you know, we were just talking, and I manifested.
Okay.
And I told him, you know what I mean? At the time, I wasn't doing music at all.
Manifestation. That's like a new school trend. So you into astrology and all that shit.
So we was just talking, you know what I mean? I'm a big fan of manifestation, bro. Like I like to speak into existence. You
No doubt.
So I told him he was doing music at the time, and then we had a little argument. Shit got hot. And I told him,
this was with
Toga Howard, It was at Dash House. Shout out DJ Dash. So it was at his crib.
DJ Dash, you heard?
And I told him, I'm like, bro, if I was to do music, I'd do this shit better than you, and I'd become more known than you. And it wasn't coming from no cocky, you know, it was just a feeling.
So I got a question when it comes to that perspective. All right, you mentioned. So we go back 2019, boom, Minnesota.
Yeah.
You know, Toga doing his thing.
Started hanging around
the cats that was doing music and shit like that. And you know, you just basically felt like they could have done better in quality and effort as far as what everybody else is doing in other circles, right? So now, do you think that, like looking back on it in that time, like well, to be fair to you, did you approach Toga in the sense of wanting to project your ideas and what you felt may have been missing from his programming, or you just automatically assumed that he wasn't gonna listen, so you just wanted to project that I can do this better than you?
Yes.
You don't think you could have took a different approach to that? You feel me? And like just within the sense of unity and whatnot. Now, if he would have rejected that united front, then I can understand like, you know, you my nigga, I will be better than you. You came to it at me. I can understand that afterwards. But did you just jump into that, or did you get
I didn't just jump into me telling him that, and it's crazy because his girlfriend was at the time this girl called Lala. He was dating this girl called Lala. She's an artist too. So she was around at the time, man.
Shout out to Lala, who's an artist. You heard?
That, because she actually, we met about 2 months ago in a club downtown, and then she called me about this same situation. She called me. She was like, Jay, she was like, Jay, you remember one time we was having this conversation and you told Toga you was gonna be better and you was gonna do this better, And then I laughed about it, but it wasn't coming from me just being cocky and just trying to bring somebody down. It just came from a confident, you know what I mean, mind, you know what I mean? It just came out and I said it. And at the time too, I was trying to talk him. I was trying to give him some type of ideas when he was doing music and stuff, you know what I mean, while I was just listening.
Was he receptive to it?
Nah, he was very, you know what I mean, he wasn't at all. Okay. That's what brought the argument, and then we started, I'm Toga Howard, who you are, this, that. He tried to belittle me. And me just knowing my worth, I was never doing music, but I was still JHollyWood because I was DJing almost every, I was doing almost every parties around here, so I still had my little buzz.
But I was still doing your thing, and you try to, in a sense, you try to tell him or suggest to him this could be, there's another way to do this.
Yeah.
And according to you, he rejected it, so you was gonna do what you wanted to do anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you come to Minnesota. You get with TH, you feel me? You like, okay, thank you for the inspiration, but now I'm gonna do it this way, right?
Yeah.
So you go past that threshold and you start 2020, this is like your year. This is like 2020 was your year of coming into your musical realm. Like how does 2020 go for you? Because you did a lot of work in 2020. You feel me?
Man, 2020 was crazy, bro. It was a flip for me because like I think I dropped my first record within 2020.
Okay.
And
you gotta let them know the record now.
Yeah, Neju. Come on.
Okay.
Everybody should know that.
Yeah. You feel me?
So I dropped Neju somewhere around 2020.
Okay.
And the flip was crazy because at the time I didn't know whether I wanted to do music or not.
Okay,
You know,
still
so I
getting
was
your
kind
feet
of stuck. Yeah.
Alright.
So actually, the idea of Neju, I was around the same people that was doing music, and I heard a beat. You know,
Okay.
some type of way I was able to finesse the beat. I did, you feel me? So
Put your own spin on it.
Yeah, put my own spin on it. It was actually a YouTube beat, so I was curious. I'm like, damn, I'm fucking with this beat though, but how can I get it from these niggas? You feel me? So I was able to get my way in, trying to figure out the name.
Wait, so who was playing the beat? Did you find it yourself on YouTube, or somebody else was playing it, and then you?
Somebody else was playing it, and I peeped. You know what I mean? I just looked at the name. I'm like, I'm fucking with this beat. So when I left the studio that day, I went home. I found the beat and I started writing to it.
Okay.
I mean, I just started vibing to it, and next thing you know, I came up with Neju, and effortlessly, bro. Bro, it's crazy, bro. I did that shit effortlessly, and when I dropped Neju, it's crazy because it ain't go crazy till like 1-2 months later.
2 months after.
I forgot about it. Next thing you know, I'm on Snapchat. People tagging me, bro.
Okay. They fuck with Neju.
People tagging me. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Neju. Every other party. If you're not playing Neju, is like
you're not fucking.
It's not the It was like the actors. Like everybody playing it.
Alright, so Neju drops. This is 2020. You feel me? You booming. You know what I'm saying?
I'm booming. I'm stuck. Like,
yeah.
Whether I want to do music or not, how can I continue? I got a hit song. Like, come on, bro. I got a hit song. Everybody looking at me like, what's next? Is this nigga gonna be a one-hit wonder? Like, you know. So all that, I'm more about people's opinions. I'm more about what I really want to do in life. And you know, I kept going. You know what I mean? I kept going, and next thing you know, I dropped another record, Iraq Money.
Okay. And this is 2020?
Yeah, same 2020, like few months later. So I dropped Iraq Money. I got the same
response.
Same response for Neju, bro. Some people are even saying, bro, we love this better. So I'm like, bro, what's going on? Bro?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was just like, man. And after there, bro.
So after no, sorry to cut you off. What was you about to say?
After there, I just started going, bro. The passion, it just kept me going. You know, the passion and the fact that people just started knowing me for doing music and having the like okay, what's next? What Hollywood gonna do next? You know what I mean? So I was always focused on like, damn, what they're gonna think about me? Like, what am I gonna do next to keep having these people to show me the love and support?
To get their attention.
Yeah.
Okay. So Neju drops, Iraq Money drop, the buzz is building. JHolly was trying to become a staple as a artist within the Liberian community and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so, when does it stop being about the music? Cause let's speak about how, cause there's been some people that contacted me. You know, JHollyWood kid, JHollyWood this, that, and the third. They like the music, they like the hustle, they like the quality. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know, some would say, as far as the dramatics, like how would you defend how you respond to the dramatics based on, let's say your online presence? What would you say about that?
Man, all I gotta say is, like, JHollyWood always been himself, you know what I mean? Like, even like how I handle the situation, I always been myself. I'm the type of person, I love to express my thoughts, you feel me? However I'm feeling, no matter who you are, no matter where it is, you know, I will speak up. And if I'm wrong, I will listen and try to find like a sense in what you were telling me and try to learn from that situation. But JHollyWood don't ever stop talking and expressing his feelings, and you know what I mean, and motivating people. So and I find that a lot of people think, you know, I have an ego.
Okay.
You know, because the fact that I always like speak positive about myself and always like, okay, I am the shit.
You wanted to
I'm
project.
gonna do this.
You wanted to project confidence, but we all have an ego.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's when we decide to recognize that ego. It's how we determine how we shape ourselves, like knowledge of self. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand it from that forum. Do you think it take away from the music?
I don't think it take away from my music at all, though. Yeah, I don't think it take away from. But what do you mean by
let's say, all right, let's say for instance, I want you to talk about this. But I think we briefly spoke when I was in LA because Tamba, you know Tamba, Tamba's a great fucking guy. You feel me? I feel like you know he's doing side missions right now.
Yeah.
You know, in the industry, coming up with records. The guy can rap. You feel me? He's doing his thing right now. So Tamba reaches out. Right? Somebody send me the clip, you feel me? Someone reaches out and you know, Thomas like, yo, you know, my big, I see you doing your, you know, I see you doing your thing.
Yeah.
And in my head, I see something like that, I'm like, you know, that's some fly shit. You know, Thomas, you know, peeping the young out, he out there doing his thing. What threw me off was the way you responded. You already know I wasn't feeling that. We got on the horn and I'm like, what's up, baby? You feel me? This man over here, you know, letting you know, I see you doing your thing. And I want you to take this opportunity to, you know, like clarify that. You feel me?
First of all, shout out to Tama Ali, big respect. You know, I got respect for Tama a lot. You know, just being the person he is, and you know what I mean, what he stands for. You know, but back to what I was saying. I'm the type of person I will always speak my mind, no matter like who it is and where it is. You feel me? So when Tama hit me up on Instagram, he slid up on me and he was like, oh bro, I seen you doing good, you know, keep it up. And people took my comments in the wrong way, but when I commented to Tama, I was basically just trying to bring up a point like, okay, I appreciate the fact that you see me working hard, but instead of you watching me suffer and work hard, even though you're not obligated to. But being the name, what you carry and what you stand for, I have a lot of respect for that. And you know the name and power you carry as Tama Ali, right? So being the fact that instead of you just watching me try to perfect and suffer and try to be great, why are you not helping? Why are you just watching instead?
And that was just you,
that was
projecting how you felt.
You know how I felt about it.
I got a question though, when it comes to that. What does he owe you?
That's the thing, nothing.
Understood. So let me follow up on that, right?
Yeah.
So if you would have had like another opportunity to respond to that DM, like how do you think you would have approached it?
Like I feel like when people are meant to come in your life for a specific reason, no matter who you are, your character, your what, you know what I mean? They are still going to help you out. They're still going to be there for you.
So you're trying to say if that approach was authentic, it wouldn't matter how you.
It wouldn't have mattered. Exactly.
Okay. I can see how you see it like
that. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have mattered the situation, because a lot of people on the internet say JHollyWood this, JHollyWood that, and there's some people that still love me for who JHollyWood is.
Still love me.
Still love me. Even though you was mad at that situation, but
I wasn't mad. I was just like, can't too many cats talk to you. But if it's me, I know you're gonna pick up. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, let me just tap in with Young real quick and let him chat with me.
And I respected you for that. And I respected you for that. You didn't go, oh, Hollywood, why are you doing it?
No. Yeah. Everybody got a method to their madness. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I feel like, you know, if the big bro felt like it was, you know, it was out of line, you know, he could have checked me, you know, he could have hit me up and be like, yo, low bro, this is not about this, you know, this, that's what a big brother is supposed to do. Like Bucky Raw's situation, Bucky Raw hit me up, he like, bro, this is not about.
What was that situation about? I was kind of confused when your name was kind of even mentioned, because to be honest, regardless of what anybody has to say about Buck and, you know, whatever that's within the Liberian media, Buck has put in his 10,000 hours as a Liberian artist, as somebody who contributing to the culture. Buck has done his time. Like at the end of the day, this is all entertainment and satire and antics. But as far as like where your passion lies, that's where his passion also lies. But based on like the theatrics, I was just confused as to when I even seen the joint. I'm like, you know, I didn't even know these cats was even in conversation.
Man, honestly, bro, it weren't no beef between me and Bucky Raw, man. Like we always been solid. It's like the internet, bro.
Yeah, the internet instigating.
They just be instigating, saying their own shit. Like
the internet, that's not y'all just being rule.
Every time I go on the internet, JHollyWood this, JHollyWood, you feel me? Like I don't know, but that was some of the reason I'm training right now.
You might want to turn that into a record. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah. I got a lot of unreleased record.
Yeah, let's wrap up the butt part and let's get into the more about the music.
Yeah, like with the Buck part, like I said, me and Buck, we solid, man. He reached out, shout out Buck. He reached out to me on Instagram. He was like, bro, you my little bro, you know what I mean? It's all about music. Ain't no hard feelings. Cause at one point, I chill on the internet. I was just being, cause I'm growing up. I'm learning from my mistakes, you know. So I just chill off the internet a little bit, and then next thing you know, Buck went live, and he was like, somebody asked him on Dry Face promotion. It's like, do you fuck with JHollyWood? He's like, yeah, JHollyWood he made great music. I love his music, but then he was like, that nigga gay. He says, that nigga gay. He do some, you know what I mean, on some petty shit. He out like this, he out like, I'm like, bro, come on now.
Like he straight up just said that.
Don't try to say, oh, you fuck with me, you fuck with my music, and then you trying to, you know what I mean, make me look small on the internet. You feel me? Like, okay. That is not, you don't know me like that to be saying stuff like that about me, you know? Okay,
but you are a certified Jew-getter.
Yeah.
Right?
Obviously, so, bro, come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Of course. But does JHollyWood think that he makes quality enough music to make it out of this the melting pot of Liberian artists? Like, do you think the music sits up there to where
100%?
All it takes is promotion and you out of here?
100%.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
All it takes is promotion, bro. All it takes, bro. I feel like, and I tell people, bro, if I was in the room with Whiskey right now, bro,
okay,
and we hop on the track,
Big Wiz,
Be careful, or Tins.
Okay,
or Tins. Yeah, if I was being with these people right now,
okay,
I respect them for how far they took Afro beats. I respect them for their accomplishment, and I respect them as an artist. But if I was in a room with these two, it would not lower my ability of being a creator. I will still perform to the best of my ability. So as if I was on the track with Whiskey, Thames, Drake, name all the big names, no matter what, bro. I killed that record.
Okay, that's confidence. That's confidence right there. And,
so when it comes to my music, like I know my music can definitely sell. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just getting it in front of the people, the right people. That's it.
All right.
The promotion. That comes to the promotion. And what the promotion comes with, you know what I mean? The money. Everything on money now.
That's a fact. Yeah. Okay. But alright, so we got a question. Actually, Rich came up with this. It was kind of like a let's say a themed question, right? Who is JHollyWood's equal?
Nobody.
Who is your equal?
Nobody.
You know what I mean?
Nobody.
So explain that right there.
So when I say you're not my equal, right? Nobody, bro. Cause like, bro, listen to JHollyWood. If you listen to I actually have one of my favorite songs right now. Almost all my songs are my favorite, but one song that I really fuck with is called it's the one I'm working on right now. I'm actually working on the video. It's called Ekuke. Shout out to Blast Beat.
Blast Beat?
He's a Nigerian engineer. He produced for Thames, Whiskey. He did the song with Chris Brown and Whiskey that record.
What do I like about you? You do your research, and when you're gonna spend your money, you spend it to where you can talk about it and talk a little nice with it. You feel me? So I like that.
So I'm actually working on a song called Ekuke, and I'm looking at my creativity in that song.
What does that mean?
I'm like, vibe.
Diggity.
Ekuke, no meaning, bro. The first time I heard a beat, that's the only thing that came in my head.
Ekuke, vibe.
So it's just vibe, you know. And if you just hear me alone on the song, it's like 5-6 different other artists, bro. You would think it's 5-6 different artists, bro.
Okay, so it's like that level of versatility, definitely.
Yeah. So it links into you not being my equal, cause like I feel like I don't really JHollyWood as a brand. Honestly, I don't want to depend on a big name artist to make a name for myself. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. I want JHollyWood to make a whole name for himself and then work. You know what I mean? I don't mind working on other artists.
I like that energy. I like you I like you thinking like that. With that being said, I want you to be consistent within that mindset.
Yeah.
So that way, if somebody else who has a bigger name, you know, hit you up with no intentions of fully supporting, you don't have that same response that you had with Tamba earlier.
Yeah.
Because you still feel like you want to make yourself a household name.
Yeah.
That way, a motherfucker cannot say they made you. You dig what I'm saying? Excuse my language. But I just had to get that bar off. But I definitely understand you, let's say, in that instance. All right, so.
Oh yeah, and by the way, shout out to what's his name, Killer Tunes, man. You're not my equal. He the one producer. Killer Tunes.
Killer
Shout out to
Tunes.
Killer Tunes.
All right,
I remember when I got that beat, I signed my cross before going to the studio that day.
Yeah.
I signed my cross. I said, Papa, one gotta be one of those.
All right, bet.
You know what I mean? End up being one of those for real.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick 20-second rundown of just random Liberian questions.
Okay.
You have, you know, it's gonna be a 24 seconds, but you're gonna take a long, quick, fast. You know what I mean? Let's get it out the way. And you take a coolest sip. All right. Let's get started. All right, JHollyWood.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Liberian food?
Beans tabagi.
Beans tabogi.
Come on now.
Boom. JHollyWood. What is your tribe?
Pele Loma.
Pele and Lorma.
Pele, yeah.
Okay.
Mixed
All right,
with
bet.
beans.
All right. How good are you in Ludo?
I'm good, man. Probably like 75.
75?
Yeah. 75%.
Okay. Where do you rank Liberian jollof?
The best.
The best in the whole wide world.
Come on.
Ever.
LIB Jollof. Come on, man.
Okay, so give me your top 5 Liberian artists currently, and you can also add JHollyWood in the mix.
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but
Top 5.
who making some decent material from the Liberian community that you vibe with right now? You know, there's some niggas rocking, B, so you can't even tell me you don't mess with none.
They don't have to be home base, right?
They don't have to be home base, no.
Shout out to man, that's hard, bro. A lot of these niggas not really working, to be honest. Well, they're working, but I don't really see it like that. But shout out to what's his name?
Let's get it. You know his name. You know his name. He's doing his thing.
I forgot this man's name, bro.
Is he home base?
But he's more like he's more like American rap type, you know?
Okay.
But he's Liberian.
Okay. Well, where's he from? Let's get it. We kind of down. Where's he from?
That nigga from Carolina or somewhere, bro.
I don't know who you talking about.
I
Ruben.
know Okay,
Okay, yeah. Okay, boom. I'm gonna start the clock right.
Yeah,
Start the clock right
that
there.
nigga, yeah.
Shout out Ruben Vincent.
Yeah.
By the way, a young guru, Rock Nation, whatever.
Yes,
Ruben is a Liberian cat doing his thing. Y'all know who it is.
Yes,
you know, go look.
I would love to work with dude too, definitely.
That'll be some fly shit. Yeah, young
But
fresh.
other than that, bro, I would say this. I feel like I'm outworking a lot of these Liberian artists, man, and I'm saying it because I'm independent and I'm doing it and I see people behind these people. I feel like they need to be doing more than what they're doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely get that. Now, I want you to say some positive things about the Liberian community that you do see. They just disappoint you all across the board. Cause there's something brewing, man. I feel like there's some good vibes coming, and something good is gonna happen soon. That's just how I feel. You feel me? And I would like you to be on the upward mode. You know, momentum up there.
You know what? I'm really proud of where I'm saying Liberian music.
Okay.
And that comes with everybody that's contributing to make Liberian music go crazy. It comes to you. It comes to every other artist. You know what I mean? That put in work and you know what I mean, put in the time and trying to make Liberian music stand out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel like we have potential to get somewhere.
Yes.
You know, somebody just need to push the needle to help steer the culture.
People like me that come on social media and talk this shit about other artists like you're not doing this right.
Okay.
And we need people like me because I come out and say the truth. You know, a lot of people don't like
you like the controversy because there's a difference between it being the truth and it being strategically controversial. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So there are ways to do that. You feel me? But I get what you're saying, and within your own right as an artist, if you feel like You know, some guys are not putting the effort in. That's within your own world of understanding now. Everybody else may project it as being problematic, but that's just the nature of the game. You feel me? But as long as you're comfortable, you know, with how you're moving, you know, your brand, you know, I or anybody else can't say too much to that. Like, what I would like to do is give you an opportunity to give any lasting take, what's to come, what you got planned, you feel me?
What I would say to my fans out there, people, the viewers, your people that watching, you know, never give up on your dream, man. Like, yeah, bro, you just gotta keep going.
Okay.
You know, because nobody gonna believe in you, bro. Like, not even your family, not even a girl you date, not even, you know what I mean? You are your biggest motivation.
Okay.
You know, like you the one that look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I can do this. And if you were telling yourself you can't,
talk to them.
Yeah, it's up to you. So don't let nobody bring you down. Don't give up on your dream, no matter what they say. It's up to you. The hard work you put in, the consistency, that's how you're gonna be known to the world for what you do. So definitely don't never give up on your dream. Keep pushing.
Yes, sir. Definitely, Jay, would definitely like to thank you again, you know, for the opportunity, you know, taking your time. I know you was getting tatted, you feel me?
Yeah, bro, I just got this new top, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
But, yeah.
You definitely still pull through.
And I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a lot. You know, I've been rocking with you for a minute now.
Shit like that, you already know.
To get me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's
no.
hard. But when it comes to you, I'm like, no matter what, we finna get this done, you know. And I'm glad you give me the opportunity to be on your platforms. I appreciate that a lot.
Nah, you already know, kid. I'm here just trying to
a lot of
voice
people,
up, bro.
A lot of people like need to pay attention to what you got going on, because like you've been doing this for a minute, bro.
I mean, you know,
you feel me? Like
let
me give you your flowers, bro. You feel me? Like I've been watching you on social media, you know what I mean? I never had a relationship, but I always like, okay, this nigga, he's kind of different. He put a lot into it. You know, when you're doing something and you put a lot of passion and hard work into it, people can tell the difference, bro.
Yeah. I believe
yeah.
you.
I always seen that in you, bro.
Yeah.
So keep, you know what I mean? Keep doing you. Keep doing what you have to do for the culture.
Yeah, no, that's love, kid. That's love. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
You already know. JHollyWood, Color Capital. You feel me? CM Dub. Until next time, man. Shout out to my main man, Rich. You feel me? We out here, man.
Yes, sir.